All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. A long time no see. It's been a while, but Hoop Talk, the podcast, is back at GM5. It's your boy Hoop Talk Nas, and I'm joined by the usual Ty Dollar. Say hi to the people, Tyler.
Hello, my name is Tyler. It's me, your boy.
We're back at Croons Academy for GM5 playoffs this time, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second play-in game. We just finished watching the first one where City Ballers advanced to the playoffs by taking down the Park Legends. And now we got Count Up facing Team Swift as a second play-in game. Whoever wins is going to get the, I believe, fifth or sixth seed. I have to look to make sure I got it right, but fifth or sixth seed into the playoffs, and they're going to advance and fight for a chance to win a 2024 GM5 championship. We have two games on the slate today. We're going to get the first round of the playoffs as well, and it's going to be the Enforcers versus WorldWyde. That game is going to start in about an hour from now.
Sorry to interrupt. Best podcast, Hoop Podcast. Y'all better take a look at these boys. They break down the game in a way where you understand and learn some shit. You feel me?
Y'all heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. That's Dom himself letting the world know. Hoop Talk the podcast, best podcast in the city. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go check out our podcast on your favorite platform. We got Apple Music, Spotify, and a bunch of other options. Wherever you listen to podcasts, we are most likely there. So make sure you tune in. It looks like they're still warming up. I don't see any time on the clock, but it looks like they're still warming up. So we're just going to keep the camera on the refs. They're over there having their own little fun.
We're on ESPN timing right now, so we can't start on time. You know how that goes.
Facts.
These ESPN streams start 15 minutes later. We're just trying to create a real NBA environment here. I'm hoping that...
I think they're waiting for a player. I think that's what it is. They have four, I believe. Yeah, Team Swift looks like they have four players.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
That's tough for a play-in matchup. Like, this is deciding. And this is the first time in a little while I've seen Count Up with a full squad.
Yeah, Count Up looks like they have the majority, if not all, their players.
That's going to be really tough to come back from. You're going against a full squad that is known for their defense, and you really might not have anybody coming off the bench. Those boys are going to be tired.
And it looks like Team Swift does not have Jeff Jean. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not super familiar with his face because I barely have seen him. But I don't think any of these four guys are Jeff Jean.
I can tell you I'm not. My name's Tyler.
So that might be who they're waiting for, but they have a full squad typically, or not full, but they have their 8 or 9 players typically, so they're missing plenty of them. I guess we won't talk your ears off since we have absolutely nothing to talk about right now since there's no action. So we're just gonna go ahead and take a quick little break, and we'll be back with results. See what's gonna happen. Are they gonna play or not?
See you soon. Panic is setting in.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Team Swift got their 5th player, so we're getting started for some action here today. Team Swift versus Count Up. Play-in game. Whoever wins gets with a final seed left in the playoffs. And I got to fix our angle because I cannot see nothing. Our cameraman, Andre, is in the way.
Oh, yeah.
I think I got to move up
watch it
more
on the screen.
or move him back.
I watch it on the screen. It's a little bit easier. But this is I'm excited for this game. We were talking a moment ago. So the City Ballers and Park Legends game ended off really hot. Of course, you know there was some tensions, and I know that these are 2 teams that are kind of on fire as well. They're 2 very gritty teams. So I'm wondering if we're going to see something similar here.
Nah, these teams don't strike me as the altercation type. But I guess you never know.
I don't see it, but I want to see high energy though. I want to see some crazy defense here. I want to see people getting hounded. I want to see some tough shots.
I believe this is Jeff Jean, if I'm not mistaken, number 5. I could be wrong.
Yeah, he just walked in. Yep.
So many players and so many faces to remember. Sometimes I can't always get it right, but I am learning every day more and more.
I don't even remember my kids' faces.
BG, did BG hit the first 3 too?
Again?
He hit the first one too?
Yeah.
He did? Oh my gosh, not again.
It's going to be one of those games where he's got 50 in the first quarter.
Last time we did a count-up game, he hit like 5 or 6 threes.
In one quarter.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Call him Clay Thompson. That's what the K stands for. BG Clay.
Let me see if that's a nickname or if it's the actual abbreviation of his name. What's your guess?
I'm guessing it's his name. The Clay part or?
No, Oh, no, it has to be. Never mind. Yeah, because it is BGK, isn't it? Or BG1K. Is that what it says? BG1K. So it might be a nickname. Let's go find out.
One Clay. BG first quarter Clay.
There is a Braji Gordon, so that must be him. On here, he's listed as number 1. What number he has on his jersey?
I think 1.
Yeah, so that must be him. So it is a play on his name. The 1K is probably just one of those IG nicknames that you be seeing.
Yeah, he's number 1. That's him. All right, perfect.
This is my first time seeing Jeff Jean live. I've been hearing a lot of good things about him. I've been seeing his results on stats, and I've looked at some of his highlights.
He's nasty, bro.
But the angles were always a little far, so I could never really put a face to the name as good. Was that a 3?
Yeah.
Now I get to see him live. He's definitely been producing a lot. Team Swift has had a better performance since he's joined the team.
They kind of turned the team around, too. They didn't even start off bad, but they just turned around, and they're a noticeably better team now. I mean, they're a team that's fighting for a playing spot, and we know at the beginning they kind of were – there were some concerns about them.
Brendan Hubert is here. Hubert or Hubbard, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name. Big man for Count Up. He missed a few games during the regular season. Was in jeopardy of not being eligible for playoffs because there is a minimum attendance that you have to meet to be able to attend the playoffs or to participate in the playoffs. It looks like he met it. But he's a big factor. This is a very defensive-minded team. They do a very good job in the perimeter with someone like Jalen Monroe, focusing on the best perimeter player, but they also do a very good job in the interior. Brendan Hubbard or Hubert is a phenomenal shot blocker and rebounder as well. So he does a lot of the work in the interior, I'm sorry.
Makes it even easier to gamble in the perimeter, though, when you have someone that can back you up. It's like the Lakers with AD. Like, they can make those mistakes because they have someone in the paint. They have a presence.
5 shots have gone in the basket today, and all 5 of them were threes. That's insane. Lito just hit 1. BG has 2. I didn't get to see who was in the corner and made that 3 for Count Up. And that's the first 2-point conversion here of the day. It took about 5 minutes for that to finally happen.
It's funny, though, because earlier I'm pretty sure he hit 2 of their threes, didn't he? For Team Swift, or did somebody else?
Who?
Number 3.
I can barely see the corner or the threes that are being shot on this side, so I actually have no clue. Next time out, I'm going to try and move our table a little bit.
But yeah, D-Jax, I'm pretty sure he hit the first 2.
I don't like looking at the screen for some reason. I prefer to look at it live because it's like it's right in front of me. So like, why am I looking at my screen? You know?
You only have to look at it from one angle. That's it, just one.
Yeah, true. That's a good point.
Man, it's
that's
happening
PG again. Oh
It's
my
happening
god,
again.
that is 3 threes. I think he's 3
wide
for
open
4,
lane.
right?
Oh, that was a good recovery. Yeah, I think that's the first shot I've seen him miss. Well, no.
He missed one right here.
He
So
missed
he's
a
3 for
floater
4
as well.
Oh, he missed the floor, so he's 3 for. Well, he's 3 for 4 from the 3-point line. That's what I meant. Yeah.
That was a great recovery, though.
Yeah, phenomenal shooter. He's from Volusia County. I might have to hit him up.
Yeah, shout out Deltona.
We did. He's from Deltona.
I don't know. I just we said Volusia County. That's all I know.
We may be losing some players, and we could definitely use the floor spacing. So I tried to.
You never hit me up.
I tried to get in contact with Brendan Hubert. I'm gonna keep saying both ways because I'm not sure which one is correct. But I tried to get in contact with him to join our junior FBA team. See if he could use that as a quote unquote tryout for the actual Serpents team. But our junior FBA team could definitely use some size and some interior defense, and he would be a great fit for that.
He could shoot too.
He can.
Yeah,
that
he
would
offers
also
a
be
little bit of
helpful.
everything.
Our Viper squad has a game tonight, so if you guys tuned in right now are not busy, want to watch some good basketball, we'll be facing the Alafaya Kings. That's the Volusia Vipers Elite Junior FBA team versus the Alafaya Kings tonight at 8 p.m. Catch it live on YouTube.
On the same channel, I'll be coaching my first game.
Not actually on the same channel. It'll be on the Serpents channel,
I
but
apologize.
and he will not be coaching his first game either. But, you know,
Who do you believe at this point?
hopefully me. Got D-Jax at the line. About to shoot 2. Drains the first one. Score is 16-9 currently, with D-Jax one more free throw to go. 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
This game is a lot of shooting already. A lot more shooting than I'm used to. But that's kind of what Count Up has turned into.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
They've turned into a very good jump shooting team. It's a team filled with players that can just 3-and-D, and once they have their full squad together, it's tough to score on them. This is going to be a low-scoring game, I bet.
It's a little bit high scoring already. Because if you think about it, they're already on pace to hit about 70, 80 points.
They're on pace to hit 40 right now.
No, it's 4 quarters.
Oh, I'm not counting Count Up. I'm talking about Team Swift.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, they're not going to be playing defense on themselves.
Right,
I
yeah.
would hope not.
I think it's going to be a good scoring game, I think. Unless things pick up defensively in the second half, but so far a lot of open shots have been taken.
I'm here for the defense.
I think Team Swift is not.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of tough when they only have 5 as well.
True.
Like it's hard to play against like this hard-nosed defense, knowing that you don't really get an opportunity to sit down.
I wonder if they have anybody on their way.
I don't know. I have a jersey in my car if needed.
Lou from the Pairs only courtside just scored the bucket.
Shout out.
I believe he's one of the leading scorers for this team. I know Jeff Jean has taken over some of the scoring responsibility, but Lou was their leading scorer before Jeff Jean arrived. Oh, great ball movement.
Ooh,
great ball movement.
Great ball movement. That's amazing team communication, understanding exactly where you're going to be as well. It's that Volusia connection.
Yeah, these guys play together in money tournaments, if I'm not mistaken, as well. I'm not sure if it's a full squad, but I know a lot of these guys, they play together at rec leagues, play together at money tournaments.
It's great to build up that chemistry off of the court, actually, like away from playing the GM5.
That's what I want. I want to make a team representing Atlanta or Hoop Talk, whichever makes more sense, and do like rec leagues and money tournaments and stuff like that. But want to assemble like a really talented squad that can play basketball as well.
That's a great idea. That's the first I've ever heard of that idea. I like that. Wow, we should really look into that.
Well, we should. We're gonna start recruiting soon. We're making moves and talking through. We have a meeting this weekend, hopefully. We're a little busy, but hopefully we can make it happen to try to discuss how can we make it work, how can we build a team, compete in the area. Maybe even, every once in a while, extend our reach. Maybe go down south for a tournament or two, every once in a while. Make a little vacation out of it.
A little Miami takeover. We could play the girls in Unrivaled 3-on-3.
And that's the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Count up is up 18-15. We'll be right back after this short break. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Was able to fix my angle there, so have a much better view of the game. Now I'm going to be able to see what happens on the other side of the court. Oh, yeah, we scored 4 points.
Yeah, so we're talking fantasy real quick as well, and we're just confused on how everything works. I'm not too confused, but I just like winning.
If you like fantasy basketball, let us know, man. We do this every year. This is our, I believe, 3rd year doing this. Last year was my first time winning, even though I'm the one that organizes the league. Blasphemous, but last year was my first year winning.
Only because I gave up. I unfortunately had to go on vacation.
I think, Tyler, you won the first year, right?
Yeah.
And some stranger that we invited the second year won.
He's hounding us for money. So this is the 4th time we've done this.
No, it was you won the first year, the stranger won the second year, and I won the 3rd year. This is the 4th.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No. Okay, no, I'm wrong then.
No, that's right.
The first one we did wasn't like the official one. That's what happened. We didn't do any branding behind it. We just got together with a couple people and just said, "Dude, let's do it." When we started branding it, it was the stranger guy, whatever his name was, that won that first year.
From Concentrics.
You won the time before we actually made it official. What do we have? 12, 14 teams? 15 actually, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a bye every week.
We actually have a good amount of teams right now. And I would love to have 30 teams. That would actually be crazy.
I think 20 is the max on ESPN.
I'd love to have 20.
Yeah, that's what I was shooting for this year, man. So if y'all interested in fantasy basketball and you watching right now, it's really fun, man. We tried to do it for money this year, but procrastination, unfortunately, impacted me on that end. I did not really bother people about getting the money together. And with that kind of stuff, people are down for it, but you got to really bother them and get that money in advance, or else they're not going to pay up. But we're trying to do it again for next year for money this time, for real. So if you are an avid fantasy basketball player, let us know, man. We do a, what is it called? Head-to-head points, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, head-to-head ESPN points league.
Yeah, I want to try a category. What is that called? I forget what it's called, but it's like a category format.
Where it's like rebounds versus rebounds, points versus
Yeah,
points.
essentially.
That'll be good for 20 people because that means trades really do matter then.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, I'm not opposed to it. I like winning, and I'm going to win regardless. Just like I'm winning currently.
No, I'm definitely winning currently. I'm pretty sure I'm the only undefeated team left.
No, I haven't lost yet.
Oh, you haven't lost yet? Oh, nice.
I have the highest playoff percentage.
Well, let's not forget that before this broadcast went live again, you did mention that you were about to lose your matchup this week.
Yeah, because I try to give you a sense of security to make you feel safe.
Listen, I dominated it last year. a lot of people, and this is the last thing I'll say so we can get back to GM5, but a lot of people, they do a bad job of taking health into consideration. That's a big mistake a lot of people do when they're drafting. The last 2 years, I did a very good job of really maximizing the health of my players, and I had very little injury issues.
Yeah, this year I had some freak injuries. Like, bro, DeJounte Murray and Jeremy Sohan in the same week broke their hand.
Damn. Even though I say that, Even though I say that, yeah, I drafted Anthony Davis with my first pick, but he was healthy last year, and he's been healthy this year. So it wasn't a bad decision. But then I'll finish off here. I also did finish the draft by drafting Ben Simmons and Lonzo Ball. So. But there was strategy behind it. Ben Simmons has done exactly what I needed him to do for a late round pick.
Like 20-something points a game.
Yeah, he's definitely been doing what he's supposed to be doing. Not maybe from an NBA standpoint, but from a fantasy standpoint, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
And we don't care because we betting anyway.
No, facts. I apologize for not updating the score, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 24-18. We got count up by 6. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. That's the last that we'll talk about our fantasy basketball. If you'd like to join, feel free to hit us in the comments section. Go to our Instagram page at letter.sports and DM us if you'd like to join for next year. We'll be more than happy to hold the spot for you.
The lack of the bench for the Swift is already kind of starting to impact them. Watch when they get back down the court. They're sloppier with their plays. Their shot is not getting anywhere close to the rim anymore. So I think their arms are already starting to get tired.
Yeah, that's where basketball IQ and coaching comes into play. When you know that you are shorthanded and that there's going to be a lot more required of your players, you have to play a slower brand of basketball. I think they're trying to go a little bit too fast, and they just don't have the manpower to withstand that much exhaustion.
Especially with a team like Count Up, who already plays fast.
Exactly, and who plays physical. They're going to meet you at the rim. You got the perimeter defenders who are going to bump you, be physical. So it's like, it's already difficult as it is. So you got to just take it possession by possession. It has to be a half-court game, in my opinion. It has to be a half-court game. You got to move the ball, got to drive and kick. That should be a shot clock violation. Did not hit the rim.
That should have been a foul.
On who? On the three?
On Dennis, yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Definitely closed out underneath him. But I think it's realistic. It is tough because we talked about this before. Having 2 refs, you're not going to be able to see everything. 3 refs in the NBA missed Kevin Durant out of bounds completely.
Man, if y'all wanna listen to a rant about NBA refs, man, excuse me, my apologies. Go tune into our podcast, man. These refs have been atrocious. Not only did we talk about it on our podcast episode, but we had to clip it up and post it separately to make sure everybody hears it again, because these referees have been atrocious, and you'll hear that word very often used.
It's the worst thing, bro. There was 3 travel calls in 1 week that were missed.
It's crazy.
On game winners.
On game winners, bro. On game winners. Players going out of bounds, winning games after. It's been crazy, man.
Yeah, they're sick.
Something just happened, I think, this week, maybe last week. I'm trying to remember. Something just happened. John Morant just got ejected.
For the gun?
He fouled, debatably. I do think it was a foul, but I can understand how the general public does not see it that way. You didn't see it? He got ejected for fouling. He got ejected for getting a tech after fouling DeMar DeRozan, but he arguably did not foul.
I missed that one. When I said the gun one, I was actually thinking about Jaylen Brown when he got fined for doing the cross the neck thing.
That was this season?
That was like this week.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
I wonder if GM5 has rules like that. If they penalize players for any type of excessive gestures. Well, I highly doubt it based on the altercation that just happened before we started this game. Yeah.
We're not even 30 minutes removed from that.
All right. GM5 does have a lot of rules for conduct. They definitely do. They've suspended players for misconduct. They've suspended players for conduct detrimental to the league, detrimental to the team. So they definitely take pride in making sure their players maintain a positive and competitive environment.
It's really enjoyable, though. I mean, that whole thing was because they were so competitive. That happened because of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like there wasn't any outward beef or anything. It was a close game. I mean,
Probably,
someone kind of went home.
probably no need to square up, but other than that,
Oh.
just some friendly banter.
But listen, I get it. I understand.
Yeah, man, when you love the game and you just want to win, that happens.
And it's someone like me. I'm a winner. I can totally understand.
Count up by 4, 27-23. We have 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Team Swift, despite the lack of manpower, keeping the game close.
That was a good foul. That was a good foul because he was absolutely going to go up with that. There was nothing stopping him there.
I would argue that could have been a jump ball. You don't think?
Yeah, I do think that was a jump ball because he touched his hand. He didn't touch his arm, and technically that's the ball. Is that how they do it in high school? Does hand still count as ball?
I believe so. Yes, I believe so.
Because from what I saw, that looked all hand. I didn't
Let us know in the comment section. Whoever's watching, high school rules, does the hand still count as part of the ball? I believe it does.
I would assume so. I know high school does some things differently, but maybe not.
Yeah, high school rules are just terrible. It does not help the development of players. They're just players who actually matter, and no offense to the, lesser known players, but players who are actually fighting for ranking and college offers and all that kind of stuff, a professional career. They're just out there showcasing their skills. Like, they're not out there to develop. They're not out there to get better, quote unquote, They're
Not
just
at
out there
all.
to showcase their skills.
They're not getting coached.
Yeah, they're not getting coached at a high level. They're not playing at a high level. The rules are terrible. But that's enough of that. That is the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Count up is up 27-24. We will meet you back at the second half. Let us know in the comment section. Who do you think is going to win?
See you soon.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Count Up is up by 3 points right now, 27-24. Beginning of the third quarter. We were just talking about how this game seems to be going by a little fast.
Yeah.
Not a lot of calls being made here today.
It's not a good defense. That's why. You don't see a lot of fouls. And even when they're fouls, they're usually not on jump shots, so there's no free throws. That's why it's kind of speeding through.
Don't ever pick up your dribble, ladies and gentlemen. Always keep your dribble alive to make sure something's available. One thing I learned as a kid, don't pick up your dribble until you know what you're going to do next.
Yeah, me too, in baseball. The same thing. We're not supposed to dribble the ball at all, actually. Ooh, big man, big man.
Oh, good take.
Hubbard.
Good take.
Hubbard with the finish.
Speaking of baseball, you seen Bregman asking for $200K?
No.
Out of his mind.
For $200K?
I think the last offer he got was $156.
$200K is
And he
200
wanted
mil.
200K. 200 mil, I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad. 200 mil, my bad.
Say 200K is nothing, bro.
Yeah, my bad. 200 mil.
No, I gotta get back into it. I've been focused on basketball, and even then, because I'm working a weird shift right now. I haven't been watching that.
You're done
One more week.
Next week, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I've missed a lot.
Is that a 2?
Yep. Well, another thing I really like about Count Up, they share the ball. Like, it's not an issue. They're not – I don't know if it's a lack of an ego, but they're just completely fine with passing up the shot if there's a better shot available. And some of these teams that I've seen, it's not like that.
Random and inconvenient change of subject since we were just talking about contract. It just came to mind, and I want to get it out before I forget. But did you know Odell Beckham Jr. got his last contract in Bitcoin?
That's nice.
Right?
That's nice.
And Bitcoin has been skyrocketing.
It doubled in the last 2 years from 60K to 100K.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Fun fact that I wanted to share. I forget what team he's playing for, but he asked for his contract in Bitcoin.
The last team he played for was the Ravens. I don't know if he's still playing.
I'm not even sure anymore.
Yet. I don't watch football, to be fair, but I don't think he has a contract. He's kind of washed up. He's like LeBron right now.
Well, I wouldn't say all that.
No, because he's still putting up good numbers with the Ravens, especially in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, very debatable. I don't really think Odell Beckham Jr. has been much to look at since he left the Giants.
I don't even think that he was much on the Giants outside of those 3 years.
What are you talking about? Those are the only years he was there.
No, he's on the Giants for like 6 years.
No, he wasn't. He never signed an extension with the Giants.
There's no way. I don't know football. I will say that.
No, Odell Beckham Jr. was not with the Giants. If he was longer than 3, it would have been 4, but it couldn't have been 6.
What if it was, though?
Shit, then that would have been the craziest 6 years of my life.
Are you a Giants fan?
Yeah. I must have breezed through that crazy
1, 2,
period
3, 4,
because
5
Odell was a disaster.
5 years.
Met us right in the middle.
Hey, you said 3. I'm 1 off. You 2 off.
I did say it could have been 4, so
You can't do that.
met us right in the middle.
You have to give an answer.
A lot of off-topicness today, but it just came to mind. I might get back into investing, but that is a double dribble.
Yeah.
That is a double dribble. I was about to say. That was a double dribble. I don't know what he thought he was doing right there.
It was close. It was close. If he had angled that right, nobody would have saw.
That's not a good dribble move in traffic. That doesn't make any sense. Like, what is that called? What did he just try to do there? An in and out, kind of.
I don't even know what you call that because I don't see many people do that at all.
It looked like he was trying to do a very tight knit Shan God type of deal.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Sorry, the camera got off a little bit. Let me fix it. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I was moving too fast and I disconnected the camera.
I don't see many dribble moves at all in this league, which is why that's kind of surprising.
Yeah, I think it's just the environment that they're playing in. I'm not even going to finish that statement because it's going to come out very disrespectful. So I'm just going to – let's move on to the next topic.
That zone is working for Count Up, though.
There you go. Great job. Thank you.
I meant Swift, not Cattle. I'm sorry, I said the wrong thing.
Listen, Lou is out there shining. His head is glowing out because he's so tired. He's sweating so much.
I see my future in that thing for the first time in my life, and I've never seen my future.
Yo, that's crazy. I hope Lou be tuning in. Hey, listen, Brendan Hubert, whatever you want to call it.
Hubbard. It's Hubbard.
It's Hubbard? How do you know?
Because that's just how you spell Hubbard.
Oh, really? Okay. Hubbard it is. My apologies, Brendan. Is it Brendan or Brandon? Let me check.
God. Let me check. Stop, because you don't know how to say this.
Yeah, it's Brendan. No, the
joking,
spelling is there. Brendan. It's Brendan. But what I was going to say is Brendan has been doing a great job staying available for his team. That's one of the best skills to have for a big man is availability on the court. It's just always being available for that outlet. And there's so many ways you can do that. I recently just tried to kind of instill this into my AAU team. It's like it doesn't have to be for the opportunity to score, but just like even when your guard gets trapped in the corner, flashing up to get a dribble handoff going really quick just to get the ball off his hands because he's under pressure, you know what I mean, and get him to reset himself. Just being available as an outlet as a big man is just a phenomenal skill to have because it takes IQ to understand where to be, when to be there. So you're always useful to your ball handlers, and that's something that a lot of young kids have to learn as big men.
Centers are one of the positions that's truly like a utility role in the NBA. They can realistically impact the game without touching the ball.
Yeah, exactly. Being a big man in basketball is a difficult task because there's so many roles that you have to play to be impactful to your team, whether it's setting screens, whether it's flashing up to get the ball, whether it's rolling, popping, passing, scoring, shooting. You know, you just have to do a little bit of everything.
And he does a lot of that.
Yeah, he's been doing phenomenally well so far. He's had 6 easy points down low just because he's available, just because he's in the right spot at the right time.
And they're not even using him fully to like set screens or anything really. He's being used as a utility piece, truly utility. And it's working very well for this team. I mean, they're up 5 right now. They've kept the lead the entire game so far. It doesn't look like they've fully locked into a gear that I've seen Count-Up lock into before as well, defensively. I don't know if maybe it's everyone being here at once and they're kind of grooving back together, but
What just happened?
What?
Why? Who did he think was open? Now you're right. This game's going by fast, bro. This quarter's almost done.
I don't think that this is a weird thing to say, but I don't think this is going in seconds.
It is though when you look at it.
It is, but like I don't feel like it is. Hey, I told you this is going to end around 40 points though for Swift.
Yeah, that first quarter was really where all the scoring happened. Not a lot of scoring since then.
That's before the shot clock broke.
Before the what?
Before the shot clock broke.
The shot clock broke?
Yeah, now it's going like 3 seconds at a time instead of 1.
Oh.
You can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah, 2 minutes left. We got Count-Up up 35-30. Trying to secure their spot in the playoffs.
37-30.
Oh, 37, my bad. I missed those last 2 points.
Foul on King Lou. He just put his head down and ran right into him. He knew he was getting that foul. And I respect it. Wait. They didn't count that as a shot?
I thought it was on the ground.
I guess. It looked like he was very clearly diving to the rim.
He was driving, but you have to make a motion to score, not to just drive.
Yeah, in baseball we don't have fouls. We do, actually.
Yeah, there's foul balls. Baseball's a crazy sport because you have a stat called error, which I think is just such a disrespectful thing to list on the box score. Like, you committed 2 errors today.
I don't want to hear that.
Right? Oh, great pass by Alito. That deserves our first replay of the day. Great look in the transition there. Did that prompt a timeout, or was that just a referee stopping the ball? I think they were just stopping the ball.
Yeah, I think they were just stopping it.
But what was I saying? Yeah, errors are crazy because it's like errors are basically you made a mistake. It's not even like a turnover. It's like you made a mistake. Like you fumbled the ball, you made the wrong throw. It's like really disrespectful.
Did something wrong.
Yeah, exactly. It's like very disrespectful. It's literally an error. Like, it's very adequately named. Hey, there goes TP, man, the savior, mopping up the floor.
Shout out to the homie.
CEO, league director / what do they call those? Mop boys? What do they call those?
Ball boys? No, not ball boys. I don't know what they call them. The cleanup crew. That's what we're going to call
The cleanup crew / cleanup crew.
Unfortunately, his team went home today.
Unfortunately. They were missing a lot of players. I don't know if you noticed. They were missing a lot of their good players. Kevin Beans, who's been one of their best scorers lately, was not here. But
it's really unfortunate because towards the end of the season, I feel like Park Legends really came together as a squad that we thought they were going to be at the beginning of the season.
that clock ran for at least 7 seconds. Yeah.
That's what's happening.
That's what he just said. Well, I can't believe I got that exactly right.
Bro, that's an accomplishment. I'm proud.
No, it really was.
G with the shot.
Oh,
That was
great
a tough
shot. Great shot. It's going to be tough for Team Swift to pull this away because it's just not enough manpower to really play pressure defense and really do too much switching. Switching is exhausting. Let me tell you. Switching is exhausting.
Oh, yeah.
I much prefer a hard hedge and drop because I don't want to switch. Because that means I have to follow someone the entire time, you know? And there goes Brendan Hubert again.
With just an easy rebound and a putback.
Offensive rebound and putback, exactly. Hubert, right? Did I say it right?
Yep, Hubbard.
Hubbard. God damn it. I'm so sorry.
Just call him Brendan, bro. Just call him Brendan.
Brendan Hubbard. I'm going to get it right. I'm trying to recruit him, man. If he sees this, I hit him up on Instagram like twice. I'm going to talk to him. But he lives in, I believe, by the airport, so I don't think it's going to work out.
By Sanford or Daytona?
That's a good question. I imagine when people tell me they live by the airport, I just assume it has to be Orlando. Because it's like, why would you tell me you live by the airport and it's Sanford Airport? You know what I mean? I feel like you have to be specific and say
but
it's
I'm
Sanford
assuming
Airport.
he's for this team, he's from Volusia.
Well, he lives in Sanford, so that means he's not.
Sanford's in Volusia.
Sanford is Seminole County.
It's both.
Is it really? Mm-hmm. Oh, snap. Oh, we got a timeout, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to take a quick break. We forgot we got some ads to pull up. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube and tune in to our podcast. We are on Apple Music, Spotify. We are on iHeartRadio and a couple other options. So make sure y'all tune in. We're back live, ladies and gentlemen. We have one more quarter of action left. We have the count up currently up by 9 points, 41-32. 10 minutes left to play this half.
It's the final quarter of the game. What does Swift have to do to pull this back?
They're going to have to play more patiently. I don't think, the game's going to get very hectic down the stretch. And they have no subs. They got to play more patiently. They got to try and get a half-court offense. It's only a 9-point game. If you buckle down offensively and not exhaust too much energy, that's going to give you the reserves that you need on the defensive end. You know what I mean? But if they're going to play so fast, that defense is going to be lacking, man. That's where they're going to struggle. Nobody wants to run that hard on both ends of the floor, man. So take your time on one end and use up your energy on the other end,
Right here, slow this down, slow this down. You don't have to do that. Give everyone an opportunity to get up the floor. You see count up right now. They have a full bench, so they're fully energized. They have slow sets once they come up here.
Yep, just ball movement. Look at that.
Yeah.
Just feed. Look at that.
They're going to find
Ball
open
movement.
man eventually.
He could have gone up with that. I'm curious
Easily.
if he should have gone up with that. Oh, never mind. Better pass.
That's what I talked about earlier. They're just so unselfish too.
Paint touches, man. Paint touches. Like, look, see that's too fast. Like, it's a 10-point game. I get it looks like a lot, but like, understand one possession at a time. One possession at a time. Get it back on defense. Like,
You got 8 minutes left.
look, they're gonna get a paint touch. Boom. There's a paint touch, and everything opens up for them.
And he missed it, but still, they made the right pass. I think that was a good
Yeah,
job.
that was an open shot. Yeah, that was an open shot. He just missed it. It's gonna happen.
Hey, Jeff Jean with the shot. And Count Up is already calling a timeout.
All right, well, there you go. That's the timeout, so we'll be back in about a minute. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Checking our comments section, we have a very loyal fan here going crazy on us. Apparently it's Brandon, but it's spelled Brendan online. So I'm not entirely sure where the miscommunication is there. But and Aaliyah Contreras says that it's Brandon. I don't know if she's telling us it's Brandon or if she was just cheering Brandon on. I think she was just cheering Brandon on, now that I think about it.
Could she be talking about the brand? No, he's not even playing. Yeah, no. Brandon White is also playing on Team Swift as well.
Oh, okay, my bad. That might be it then. Oops, my bad.
But regardless, Hubbard, we know that.
Well, I had the score wrong earlier. I gave 3 points to count up my mistake, but it all evened out now. Score is 47-37. My apologies on the score. I gave the points to the wrong team on the last triple that Team Swift made before the timeout was called. What the heck was that?
That's a lot of effort right there. That's a lot of effort.
That's a risky decision to make because, you know, the player moves the wrong way and you're smacking him across the face.
Yeah. But remember, this is a play-in matchup. This decides whether or not they get to play again. So I think that they're playing differently than maybe they normally would. After this, there might not be a game. The season's over.
Oh, I just read through the rest of the comments. Yeah, it's Brendan. Yeah. She looks like she was cheering for Brandon. Yeah, I see. Thanks for the clarification there.
Ooh,
good shot. That deserves a
Diaz.
replay, ladies and gentlemen. Knockdown shooter and one. Yes, sir.
Dennis Diaz with the N1, a 4-point play.
Volusia County legend right there.
Volusia County legend, just like me. Two legends in the same building.
Score is 50-39. Count up. Make that 51-39. Count up currently up by 12 points. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count up looking to advance into the playoffs. Good idea there. A little bit of traffic there to make that pass fit through, but it was a good idea. Good drive. Got his defender off his feet.
It's the right idea. Just unfortunately, not everything's going to work out. But they played that one better, though, I think. They didn't take any dumb shot there. Not that the shots that they've been taking are dumb, but they took their time. And you guys gotta grab the rebound.
Yeah, you got to hustle for
Someone's
it.
got to communicate. Man.
Yeah, it's too easy there.
Down by 14, though, it's still possible. There's 5 minutes left. That is actually a lot of time to play.
Running clock, this seems a lot less likely now, but
Especially when
anything can happen. You know, you can definitely catch fire. They did just miss the layup there, but
Early in the shot clock, like I'm 6 seconds in. Maybe we don't need that. This is not the 7 seconds of my Suns.
but see, count up is just making the right decision. They're just being patient. They're just looking for the right shot. That's it. That's what's going to win in the basketball game.
And that's how you break the zone. You shoot. That zone that was working so perfectly for them before. Man. You don't have to take that shot. Just give
That's
it
where
a few
coaching comes
moments.
into play. They don't have a coach right now. They don't have somebody to level them up or level them down, I guess. Settle things, kind of be the glue guy. It's just they're kind of just figuring it out by themselves. And no matter how good these players are or how talented or how smart, they need someone to orchestrate. They're just going too fast right now.
They're going too fast. They're obviously gassed. This is a great effort, though. It's always going to be tough when you're down as well, especially when you have nobody on the bench that you can kind of call into. It's a game of basketball. You're going to get tired.
Yeah, it creates a unnecessary sense of urgency. Like, it creates the wrong sense of urgency. Like, you feel like you're under pressure. Like, there's too much. That was backcourt.
Yeah, that was absolutely. Oh my God.
It was barely, though. Barely. Like, he barely touched the line.
It looked like his whole back part of his shoe was over.
No, it looked like he tapped it and raised it immediately. So I can understand why the referee wouldn't have seen that, but it was definitely backcourt.
We'll send the tape to the last
And that's a foul.
I've never seen those Kyrie shoes. Those actually look really nice.
Seen what?
Those Kyries. The green ones right there on D-Jacks.
Oh. What shoes are these right here? Those are Curry's?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they are. Yo, these shooters love them some Curry's.
Oh, hell yeah. Luke Doyle wears Curry's.
Yep.
Ooh.
Great take.
Great take.
Great
He didn't
take.
make it, but
Came up short.
that's a risk you take when you're up by 16, though.
Yeah, it's time to call a ref. Mercy rule.
D-Jax also had something wrong with his arm. I saw him kind of flailing it earlier, so
Oh, really?
yeah, I think he got hit earlier. I mean, that's going to impact the lift of your shot, so that matters. He was trying to go at that man. He was going to. He's going to, again.
Going to what?
He's going to go at him right now. He called the ISO earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, of course he makes that.
It's just unfortunate.
Right.
And for Team Swift, I mean, you guys fought great. Outside of this quarter, though, this was a very, very close game. This was within 5 to 7 for the majority of it.
That's a travel. That's not a travel, ref? You don't think so?
But unfortunately for Swift, this was a swift departure to their season.
I can see how that was 2 steps, but it's debatable. I'm going to ask him when he comes back. You thought that was a travel?
He's a part of the committee. We don't call those. we get special rules. I didn't actually get to see it too well. It definitely looked like a travel, though.
Yeah, it looked like he took a little extra back step. It looked like a James Harden step back.
But remember, the gather doesn't count as a step. So was it 2 steps and then the gather?
Wouldn't the gather step come first?
Yeah.
Don't you gather first and then take? Why would you take 2 steps and then gather?
I did that math wrong in my head.
I mean, that's probably what the referee saw it
It's
as.
a gather and then 2 steps.
I don't think there's gather steps in high school rules, though, from my understanding.
We also don't know if the hand counts as a ball, to be fair.
Yeah, true. And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. Counting Up advances to the playoffs. They take the final seed in the playoff bracket by defeating Team Swift 59-44. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have one more game on the slate today, WorldWyde versus the Enforcers. That will be a first-round playoff matchup. We'll be back after a short break
See you soon.
when that game starts.
And we are back.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Enforcers versus WorldWyde. This is the first round of the playoffs. Whichever team wins advances. I have to look up the playoff bracket because their playoff bracket, I believe, is a round robin style, which I've never fully understood. Not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I don't understand round robin at all. What's interesting about this, though, it looks like Enforcers have a full squad, and WorldWyde is missing obviously two key pieces in AJ and Alex.
Yeah, I forgot about Alex Sanchez. Damn, yeah, Enforcers are currently missing two of their best scoring players. Lacking some size today.
Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting game.
I'd say based on that alone, I got Enforcers winning this game.
I have Enforcers too, because Enforcers' biggest weakness is their paint defense, obviously, because they don't have a true big. And not having to worry about someone constantly driving at your big all game, this is kind of good for them. It's up to Enforcers to hit shots.
WorldWyde is still a great team nonetheless. So there's a chance players like Milt Thomas and Bouncy Bro are going to show off some of their scoring ability.
Next man up.
Bouncy Bro is a very athletic player, very talented. Gets a lot of hang time. Makes it a lot easier for him to finish layups. That is a travel.
You guys may not know this, but that's actually how he got his nickname, Bouncy Bro.
Yeah, he took 2 steps and then hop step, didn't he?
Yeah. But I don't think that they're calling that. I don't know why.
Yeah, I could be wrong. Maybe you're allowed to hop step after 2 steps. Who knows?
Maybe it's one of the steps is considered a gather.
Not this again. I believe in the gather step, though, even though I'm talking ish. I do believe in the gather step. And one thing I wholeheartedly believe in is most basketball players in this world do not know the rules of the game at all. Like, they just play it. They don't know how the game actually works.
I would say 99.9% of people that interact with basketball don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Have you ever heard? I know you never had a chance to play like pick up basketball like that, but have you ever heard anybody say like putting your hand over the ball is a double dribble or a carry?
Yeah.
That's the craziest. And of course, you people at home cannot see the gesture I just made. But for those of you who hoop and like to play pickup, with the rule I'm talking about, hand over the ball and the hand going over your shoulder. You ever heard that rule?
No.
Bro, yeah. Did I say hand or ball? I meant to say ball. The ball going over your shoulder.
I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah, people say that you can't dribble the ball above your shoulder, and that's a violation. But you can't even tell me what violation that is.
It's just a dribble.
Exactly. It's just a loose dribble. Like, you just lost your dribble. That's it. And there's so many others, man, that people really think it's violations, but they're really not.
A lot of people just kind of, someone told them a rule and they just kind of go with it.
No, facts.
It's like Uno. You kind of get to make your own rules.
You know what's one rule I hate? It's not like a real rule. It's just a pickup basketball rule. Like if you call foul and you make it, it don't count.
Yeah.
I hate that so much.
I do like that. You should be saying N1.
I hate that so much.
That's fair, though. Like, you should specifically be calling it.
No, I can respect it. Like, I'm always going to respect it. It's been a while since I played consistently, but when I used to play consistently, I respect the call. I just hate it, you know what I mean? Because it's like you're in the heat of the moment, you know what I mean? Like, and you make a tough layup and you just yell out foul.
I'm calling N1 every time because I'm assuming I'm going to make that shot.
But then if you call N1, you can't get the ball back if you miss it. That's the rule on pickup basketball. So you have to call foul to get the ball, and you have to call N1 so the point counts. But if you miss it, you don't get the ball back.
Realistically, though, is it really a foul in pickup if you still made it? Like, realistically?
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Because, like, I mean, how often are you getting clothesline? Pretty often, actually.
I'd say, yeah, pretty often.
More often than not.
Yeah, he's knocking him down, boy.
He's been practicing every single time. They called the timeout earlier. He's practicing.
I didn't see who made the first couple, but he made 2 already. Somebody else made a 3 earlier.
Ant made a 3, too.
Ant made a 3?
Yeah.
Oh, golly. I'm not looking at all. Let me pay attention.
This is a tough game.
It's tough for WorldWyde. Enforcers are having a good time. Oh, there you go.
Everyone's shooting threes right now. I should get on the court.
Oh, don't let him shoot that again. I thought he was open. I swore he was open.
He was.
Nah, somebody closed out pretty quick.
Hey, you
good
got
steal.
Damn.
He was losing it, so good hustle, good hustle.
And both of those, though, that's the identity that the enforcers have. Just constant hustle. I like that.
Very rightfully named.
Yeah.
Even though they spent more money on the name of their jerseys instead of the actual number that the referees need to see. I feel like their jerseys, they forgot to put the number on the back.
It was like a last second thing.
And then they resent them back. I was like, damn, where do we put the number?
Because they should have put it at the top right, if anything. If you're not going to put it in the middle or like anywhere visible, top right is perfect.
Oh, good take. WorldWyde shorthanded today. They only have 6 players available.
They're not playing like it so far, though.
Yeah, I think a lot of these teams are good pass, good finish. Overall, great play. Great basketball. I love it.
This has been a lot of great basketball today.
Great reverse layup there. That was good use of the rim to protect the shot.
What was that?
He didn't see it. He didn't see him coming.
Yeah, but knowing he came behind him, you probably should just let him get the pass. That's
Who, the point guard or the big man?
point guard.
Yeah, I agree. Timeout, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Enforcers up 19-11. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Let's see who's going to advance to the next round of the playoffs. We'll be right back after this short break. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 19-11, of course. 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Let's see what WorldWyde was able to put together in that timeout, see what they talked through.
One thing that they're also severely missing because of them missing, obviously, AJ, rebounding. Enforcers have been able to pick up almost every rebound. Dang, man, they're just bad communication right now. There's a lot of confusion going on with these passes.
Good sub there, in my opinion. I think when two players miscommunicate and they start bickering, you have to take the player that's leading the conversation to get a chance to cool down, because it's detrimental to the team's ability to bounce back from it, bounce back from the turnover.
Yeah, have him on the bench real quick, have a quick conversation, let him cool off, and bring him right back in.
Just keep passing the ball. There was available passes. Just keep passing the ball. There was available passes. If he would have passed that ball to PJ on the wing and then cut to the basket, he would have been wide open. Because they were pressuring, they were denying.
Yeah. But it's those bad decisions like that that's leading to this. That's the issue. He got up there, bro. He got some
Yeah, he can jump.
Oh my God.
Yeah, getting elevation on your jump shot is such a great thing to have.
Makes contesting so much harder. That's why Clay was so hard to contest for a little while. He actually got straight up. All right, let's see what they're going to do with it. PJ's
Yeah, those are two hardest jump shots to guard. It's either quick releases or high elevation.
Yeah. And there's some people that have both,
Yeah.
which is even tougher. Great move. That was a great drive. We got some free throws coming up. Hey, we got one down. Can we get the second?
Got Bentley Bouncy Bro at the line. Check out his new clothing line release. He's releasing new items for his brand, Bouncy Bro.
Shout out Mr. Bro.
For those of you who did not know, he does have a clothing brand. And that's the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 19-13. We'll be right back in about 1 minute. Going back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. I was going on a little rant there about the Lakers, but we have some GM5 action to talk about.
That was a good stop. That was a great stop right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just keep moving the ball. Openings will be available.
Shot clock violation or 3 seconds?
I disagree. I don't believe he was in the paint the entire time. He was outside of the paint when he caught the ball.
Yeah,
Maybe from his ankle, maybe that's what he saw, but
maybe
I don't,
it was
I don't
somebody
think so.
else that got called on.
Oh,
maybe we
true,
just
true.
missed
That's
him.
possible, yeah.
Because Ant definitely just got in there. Great contest. Great contest. You got lucky with that one. Ooh.
That man just muscled Ant Rice. That's not an easy task.
That's a man.
Let's see who we got here.
ESPN. Damn, they just got to slow it down again, though.
Oh, C.J. Jones that just muscled.
Cornelius.
And that was a timeout. So we are going back on a break, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll be back in about a minute.
See you again soon. Yeah, but immediately no.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Enforcers needed a quick timeout to figure out some of the things that are going wrong, and it looks like timeout did not work. Still going wrong.
It worked out there, but that was definitely going wrong for a moment. Come on, slow down, slow down.
Yeah, he did not want to dribble that ball. You saw him?
He wanted to get rid of that immediately.
When you're playing pickup basketball and you see somebody like that, you start hearing the chants. He don't want it. He don't want it. You hate hearing that, man. You start hearing, take the ball from him. Take the ball from him. It's like, damn.
Bro. Now I'm starting to feel. Now I'm doubting myself.
Right? Like, can I dribble? You ever seen the Cat Williams joke?
Yeah, the tiger one.
Am I really a tiger?
Bro, Cat Williams started this whole year. Cat Williams is the reason that we have all this beef and rap. Off topic. But if it wasn't for Cat Williams, we don't have everything that's going on right now. We don't have Nicki versus Meg. We don't have Drake versus Kendrick. Cat Williams is to blame. Quavo versus Chris Brown.
I didn't know about Nicki versus Meg.
Oh, yeah.
Like legitimately or just like
no,
behind the scenes
beef?
Huh?
Diss tracks. Nicki came out the whole song called Bigfoot to make fun of Meg.
When did that happen?
In March.
What?
Bro, I'm telling you, Kendrick ruined everything. Or not Kendrick, Cat
Williams?
Yeah. He didn't ruin it. This has been the best year of my life.
That's crazy. I have to tap in. I did not know about that.
Yeah, there's a lot. You saw Quavo versus Chris Brown?
Yeah.
You just hate women. It's all right.
No, it's Chris Brown snapped. Chris Brown snapped for real.
Ooh. Get
hang
up there.
Time. Hang time. They call him ESPN for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. That was SportsCenter Top 10.
And they're so unselfish because Ant easily could have went up for that, but he saw that, just pass out to my teammate. Get some high energy plays in here.
Yo, I make it an effort to always make sure I tell Coach Berger to sit on our side because I want to hear everything he got to say to his team.
I love it.
He said, stop touching the ball. Get your ass back.
He be letting them know.
That's why WorldWyde does such a great job. Even though they are, heavily influenced by AJ, I think Berger, he's not the set play X's and O's type of guy, but he just knows how to keep his guys grounded. You know what I mean? Knows how to keep them on track with the game plan and focus on what needs to happen. So shout out to Berger, man. He does a great job. Great supporter as well. Phenomenal supporter.
Yeah. One of the nicest people you can meet here.
Yeah, shows a lot of love consistently. Always dapping us up. Always watching our podcast. We need more people like Berger in this world.
Shout out. That's the homie for real, though. And he's got a really good team. So it shows. He's very good at motivating people. And that's not easy to do for adults.
No, big facts.
It's one of the hardest things.
That's not easy to do for athletes in general.
Keep in mind they're athletes and adults.
Exactly.
Impossible. A lot of high energy going on here. I love. Ooh.
It's over dribbling. That's all that was. Over dribbling. Like, why are you doing that?
Come on.
A double team is coming. You decide to go behind the back. Come on, guys. Play better basketball. You can win this game. It's as simple as that. You know what's a lost art
The post?
in this league? The retreat dribble.
Yeah.
A lost art. And instead of dribbling away from the double team, people
They
just
try to dribble
right
through
into it or right through it. It's like,
You're not Kyrie, bro.
listen, I've watched enough war movies to know when the enemy is closing in, what do they yell? Retreat, retreat.
Bro, ESPN's getting in there like nothing.
That was probably one of my best analogies I've ever used. I had to give myself a pat on the back.
Hit the replay.
It doesn't replay sound, unfortunately.
We'll clip that. We'll put that on the Instagram highlights.
But what were you just saying?
This man's smiling cheek to cheek. So happy.
Stop.
I was saying ESPN's getting to the rim like it's nothing right now. They got to figure out a way to stop his entry. It's nothing.
He's super fast, man, and super athletic. It's not an easy task.
He's not even moving quickly though. He's moving with precision. He's very calculated in how he's getting there.
That's a foul. That is a foul. Dude, that's a shot you should have taken.
Yeah. You should have went up with that.
If you're going to opt to drive instead, then you should have tried to create contact. That's what I would have said. Like in a coaching opportunity, that's what I would have said.
There was a lot there that they could have done differently. That's 2 back-to-back plays that were kind of questionable.
Hey, listen, I hope players are actually watching these after the games because we're giving good gems, man. The little things y'all can try out to just improve the flow of the game.
Y'all already played great. Just make some small adjustments and you might never lose again. It's tied up right now.
Yeah, tie game, 27 up. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second quarter. This game's going slower.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed.
It's because there's been more fouls. I realize that's what it is. This game had the energy I thought last game was going to have.
Yeah, these are 2 tough teams. I mean, these are playoff berth teams. So they worked hard all season long to get here. So the competitiveness is there. And WorldWyde is not even doesn't even have their best player, their MVP candidate.
They're both evenly matched to 8-4, 8-4. Same exact record.
AJ said, I just need to perform in the regular season to get MVP. Once playoffs starts, I'm out. It's Christmas. I got time. I got kids to spend time with. It's out of bounds, ref. I hit the clock.
He got hit in the face.
Yeah. Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a foul, ref. That's what that was then.
Ooh, great block, man. He had the size mismatch and everything.
More of a steal. He was passing.
It looked like he was going up. I'm going to call it a block. Put a block down.
He was passing. He had the ball back here with 2 hands. He was going to pass.
Some people have some weird shooting forms. you enable this.
Speaking of shooting forms, man, y'all let me know in your comment section, man. I just got 2K. I need to figure out the best shooting form for a big man. I got a 78 mid-range, a 75 3, so keep that in mind. I don't get the best options for shooting forms, but I got decent options. You know who's a great choice to put in your blending? Mike Muscala.
Yeah, Giannis and Mike Muscala are genuinely pretty good.
Yeah, Bam Adebayo is really good as well.
I know for dribble moves, the best one's Zion.
What?
Yeah.
Like actually?
Yeah.
For a big man, you mean?
Best, by far.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I'm going to look into that.
I hope you're not dribbling.
In like NBA games, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not letting you dribble.
Oh, no.
This is a great game, though.
The players on the sideline are definitely rooting for the WorldWyde.
Oh, absolutely.
See, look at them. They're good. They're definitely rooting for WorldWyde. I don't know if y'all people at home can hear it, but they're definitely rooting for WorldWyde heavily.
You can see it at least. CJ,
good tip.
Man.
Good tip. CJ working hard down there, forcing another timeout. Forcing another timeout by the enforcer. So we'll be right back after this short break. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 34-30. There's 40 seconds left. Make that 34-32 with 35 seconds left, since we immediately got a score as soon as we came off.
Thanks a lot.
That break.
Thanks a lot.
But as I was saying before the break, let me know, man. I'm a big man in 2K. I need to figure out the best shooting form. I'm not a fan of quick releases, so I'd rather get like a C+, B- for quick release. I got an A+ right now, and that's not doing it for me.
Where do you have your shot at? Is it push, point, release?
Push.
Yeah, me too. So pretty much just let go of it as soon as they click their feet together.
Or maybe I should try that. Maybe I should try changing my release point. And that's the end of the first half. All right, now the Enforcers are up 36-34, if I'm not mistaken. I may have the score wrong, but we'll see. We'll fix it in the half if we have to. We got about 3 minutes before the second half starts, so we'll be back then.
See you soon. They don't need me.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 36-34. Enforcers are up by 2. We actually forgot to check to make sure the score was right on our end. So we'll see what happens after the next team scores. See if we have the score right.
I think it's WorldWyde that's up right now.
It could be. Coach, who's up? Y'all up? They're up? Oh. Okay, so we do have the score right. The Enforcers are up by 2.
I apologize. I was wrong. You can see where my biases lie.
Wait, what just happened?
They got a little scuff on the ground real quick. Not like an actual scuff, but they just fell on each other. I think it was
they call a
foul.
ref timeout. All right, well, then we're back and we're gone just as quickly. All right, so see you guys after this quick little break. I think they're trying to
just clean up the ground.
mop up the floor. All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. They got the floors fixed, and the Enforcers immediately knocked down a 3 to start off the first half. Or second half, I'm sorry.
And Bouncy Bro comes right back with a shot of his own.
It is crazy the amount of elevation that he gets on that jump shot.
This is probably the 2 highest verticals that we have in the league right now between Bouncy Bro and ESPN.
Yeah, true. The score's a little weird. I'm not sure where I messed up. Yeah, I did not see.
That's tough.
I'm not sure where I messed up the score, but on the board it says 38-37, so I don't know where I messed up. So we'll see what happens.
You put down a 3, that was a 2.
The score that I had was 39-36.
I think they counted Bouncy Bros 2 as a 3. I think that's why.
You think? Yeah, I think that's what happened too, because I'm pretty sure they had 34. Yeah. That was the first points they scored, right?
Uh-huh.
The second half, yeah. Yeah, they did count it as 3. Yeah, that is what happened.
We might just have the angle wrong, and it might have just been a 3.
No, there's no way.
No, it was right at the elbow, but
yeah, he was right at the elbow for sure.
I'm not gonna doubt anyone though.
Listen, I'm gonna match whatever the board says. If they fix it, they fix it. I'm gonna wait to see what they do the next time somebody scores.
Well, it's not right there. Oh, he hit him with the too little. He hit him with the too little. You have to come back at him. You have to come back.
All right, yeah, now I'm definitely confused because they just added the points to the home team, which I thought was WorldWyde.
Well, let's see. That's what I was saying before. I'm pretty sure Enforcers hit a shot right before it went to the half. Yeah.
Okay, so that's okay. All right.
Enforcers hit a shot before it went to the half.
So WorldWyde has 41 and Enforcers have 39. Oh, great defense by PJ. Great finish by PJ on the other end as well. All right, so I think we're up to date with the score now. We're matching the scores table. Score is 43-39. There is 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, the Enforcers are playing really sloppy right now.
Let me look up the playoff bracket right now while I'm at it. So it was 6 versus 8, 5 versus 7. I believe this should be
2 versus 3.
This is 3 versus 4 right now.
Oh yeah. I'm missing on the bench.
3 versus 4. Okay. All right, so whoever wins this game is going to play on the bench or the 5 versus 7, which should have been the second game, so should be count up, if I'm not mistaken.
The second game? Yeah.
Actually, no, I think 5 and 7 should be...
No, Park Legends.
Park Legends, and yeah, they switched times. They did switch times, so yeah, it would be... So it would be City Ballers. So City Ballers was on the bench. Whoever is the winner of this game will be playing the winner of that game.
Ooh. That's going to be a lot of shooting that game.
Yeah. Count Up is going to go up against Game Time, and whoever wins that matchup is the first seed, and they advance to the championship automatically. So whoever wins between Game Time and Count Up goes straight to the championship.
Count Up has there's a possibility of that.
I don't see it happening, but to each their own.
I'm not gonna discount anyone, especially True Bloods from Volusia County.
True.
We're built a little
I'm gonna
different.
put my money on game time for that matchup though.
No, me too. If I had to bet money,
But this team is currently, or these teams are currently battling to try and see who advances to the next round, and they will face the winner of either on the bench or City Ballers.
this is a very quiet game from Dom.
Which is not happening today, just to clarify. That is going to be next week. I believe they're going to have 2 games next week, if I'm not mistaken. They should have considered putting the play-in games today and just leaving the regular playoff games for next week.
I think that would be better because then we could immediately start all the matchups.
Yeah, exactly.
Just adds a little bit of confusion. Ooh.
Oh, man, I thought he was about to dunk that.
Yeah, I thought he was going to block that.
Nah, if I had to go between ESPN dunk and the other guy block, I'm going ESPN dunk every time.
Me too, but I thought he would at least try to block it.
He didn't want to get embarrassed.
Yeah, that's how I am. Come on, Dom. Dom's just not. It's not his game right now at all. He's not hitting any shots. I don't think he scored a point yet.
Mustache Dom?
Yeah.
I believe I saw him score in the first quarter.
Okay, that makes sense.
I believe.
Damn, Bouncy Bra is hitting every shot right now. We keep talking about his finishing and his vertical, but man, he could shoot. He's shooting with the best of them. Ant trying to come back.
Now they're kind of playing in desperation mode. They're not seeing shots fall, so they're taking whatever shot they can get.
We're only in the third quarter. You're only down by 7.
Yeah, it's a discipline thing. It's a discipline thing at the end of the day.
I think it might be time
Let's see. Are they going to take another bad shot?
If they don't score here and they take a bad shot, I think they need a timeout. That's a bad shot. Even if he makes that, it's a bad shot.
Yeah, that's a bad shot. Contested, it was after only one pass. Score is 50-43. We got a timeout by WorldWyde. We'll be right back after this break.